On Monday, Education CS Professor George Magoha has confirmed. Professor Magoha was speaking in Murang'a County during the inspection of schools' preparedness. And as our senior education affairs reporter Sharon Baranga now reports, the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers wants the government to recruit more teachers to compensate for new classes and a higher workload arising from learning institutions trying to achieve social distancing.
Monday next week, full learning will resume in schools across the country after a long break which started in March 2020. Learners will be reporting for Term 2, which will end on 19th March 2021, to pave way for the candidates to sit their national examinations. The full resumption of learning in schools is expected to encounter challenges, especially with the current infrastructure in schools versus the number of learners.
That shall not stop us from opening schools. There is no country in the world where new classrooms have been built because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I want to plead with our gallant teachers to ensure that they become innovative. For example, in this school, you can see in between the trees, if the weather is as good as it is now, nothing stops the head teacher, who is an excellent teacher, from having classes outside there, in addition to others being inside the room. Let us be innovative and let us stop criticizing without solution.
The government expects that all learners will report to school on 4th January 2021.
We are not going to waste time again in terms of listening to people who are telling children or parents not to bring their children to school.
Head teachers have been cautioned against sending learners away for lack of school fees once they report back to schools on Monday.
We are asking the teachers to allow all children to be given access to school. Let us not pretend as if we don't know where the money comes from. The money is 19 billion shillings. As soon as that figure is reached, it shall be wired to schools, hopefully by Monday, where 14 billion will go to secondary schools and 4 billion to primary schools.
Pupils from private schools that closed down due to effects of the pandemic have been directed to seek admission to nearby public schools. Meanwhile, the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers wants the government to recruit more teachers to compensate for new classes and a higher workload arising from learning institutions trying to achieve social distancing. The first phase of reopening of schools on 12th October was marred with difficulties, especially when cases of infection of COVID-19 started emerging from some learning institutions. Sharon Baranga, TV 47.